play some DayZ. I usually do PvP. There's a lot of guys I realized that go to PvE servers and load up and actually play PvP. So I thought, well, let me try that. Don't want to be a dud. So I did that on this one server, and this douchebag that I encountered killed me up here on Tissy area. So I told myself, you know what? Let's run back there and give him some equal justice. But he's proving hard to find. He may be the server owner. I'm not sure. I found a few huts that he seems to have set up here, where he's collecting loot. And today's Sunday. I think I got caught here, and I was looting back and forth from Tissy and Northwest Airfield just to catch some ACOG optics. So I was going back and forth, trying to get what I needed. And honestly, this went on for a month. It seemed desolate. No one was here. And one day, I'm pretty sure it was this Monday, I heard some silent shots, and I was like, oh, well, shit, some wolves. But when I heard him, it's supposed to be a friendly only no KOS server, so I thought, hey, it's supposed to be somebody, in arms with me, no big deal. Yeah, so I pulled off my silencer so I didn't kill any, usage out of it. And I killed probably 10 zombies, and I was up at the upper tents here in Tissy, and all of a sudden I got shot, and I said, oh shit, he's not friendly. So I took a right. I started going behind the sand barracks, and with his amazing aim, he hit me 2 more times before I even hit the barracks, which was probably from here to... I'm not even going to say that tree. I'm going to say the barracks were from here to here. Oh shit. Here's the brown one. Usually they leave it. Oh, 2 of them. Alright. There they go. Pussies. Anyway, so that was my M4. Anyway, so I handled all that shit, and he dropped me with a few hits to spare, which didn't make shit sense to me, because I had full gear, this and that, blah blah blah, but somehow he managed to drop me. And in my book, that kind of shit agitates me. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna head back to this base and see what's going on. So I came back here, and then it looks like he has tents, you know, left and right set up here. I found one. It had a few M4s, no attachments, this and that. A couple SKSs, no ammo. I said, you know what? And I came here today, and I found, today's Sunday, and it must be a persistent server, because in the exact spot I died, you know, here I have these protector cases. I think I only had 3 at the time, and the spot I died in, sure enough, there were 3 of these laying there empty. Actually, I think that's where I got 2 of these from. And I said, you know what, this guy must be sitting here camping this whole time. And I had that idea when I first joined that day, and got up here at Titsy. I said, you know what, it seems like someone's looting regularly, because if this is a low pop, constantly low pop PvE server, this should not be happening at all. And so I figured, you know what, let me come back up here. And I did this last time. I gathered some loot just in case I ran into him before I actually grabbed some stuff here, and had something to fire back with. That's the MP5, which is this booger here. I found it before I came here. That was basically my only gun on a reach here. But I said that's enough to drop somebody if I needed to. So I got here and actually found my few cases laying up by the tents. I said, okay, so it's persistence, and I don't know why he didn't even take the cases, obviously, because the ammo that was in them actually looked a lot like, what is this one? They were full of 40 round clips, and what I wanted to do was fill them with the 60 round stand clips, but of course I couldn't find any around, and you can honestly tell someone was looting. So I told myself, someone's got to be here, and I heard somebody with silent shots over there by the tents. So I had a silencer on, so I pulled it off, and I shot maybe 15 zombies. They just kept running up, and I, on a world chat, you know, global like this, I was telling them, say, hey, I'm friendly, I'm here to help you, let me know what I can do. And for a couple minutes it was unanswered, nothing. I said, well, maybe he doesn't have a mic, or he's just kind of scared that I'm going to kill him. And you know, back to global, and I said, hey, this is PvE, I'm here to help you. The reason I came up here was to gather a whole bunch of loot to take back to the shore, and give it to new players. You know, the more new players that enjoy the content, of course, you know, tend to want to play the game more. So that's what I kind of do on these PvE servers. I gather a whole ton of loot from the upper areas and run all the way down to Novo, Electro, and just kind of find the non-hostile guys and tell them, you know, hey, you're new here, let me give you some good loot, here's enough ammo. Don't shoot other players. If you run across other players, try to team up with them if you don't know what you're doing. If you do, you know, just kind of run a little further north and you know, get stuff going. Try to make friends. So here's another one, 40 round. I want the Stanigs though. And actually the last time I had the AKM with the drum mag. I think here I have one drum mag full here, all those for the M4. I tend to keep the M4 for myself, but like I'll give the, here's another drum mag. I'll give the MP5 with all the ammo and the AKM, which usually I like to find here. Give that to the new guys, and I'll keep the M4 for myself, and I'll just basically run all the way back up here, loot along the way. A few times I've run into some of the other new guys along the way, and they go, "Hey, aren't you this guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm just you know, back up here gathering again for new guys." I've had a few try to shoot, you know, me on the run. And I do return hostilities with hostilities. But when I was up here that one day, I mean, he let me shoot all those zombies. I thought, hey, you know, he's just waiting for a good run to help him out, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he wasn't. He just waited for a good opportunity for a good shot at me. And he took it. And amazingly, I'll tell you what, whoever it was, he was a damn good shot, because he hit me. Here, I'll even oh shit, SVD. I'm not an asshole though. I'm not gonna sit here and snipe people. This isn't straight PvP. It's PvE. Otherwise, if it was a PvP server and I found this buddy, I have ammo. So this is something I'll give to somebody who knows Tissy and knows what they're looking for. I'll give them the ammo and whatnot. That's what I'm doing here on the PvE servers. But if it was PvP, oh, here we go. That's right. So what we do here, drop one of these, put that in, empty the ammo. That's 60 rounds right there. What we want is we want all these in stand eggs, not 40 round clips. This is just for safety's sake, on our own goodwill. We don't want holy shit. Alright, that's actually pretty amazing. Drum round. Figure out which one this thing's in. This one. So that puts us at 68. That's not the right thing. That's 68. So we have two 60 round. One's full. 75 round drum. There's 68 in this booger. And a full 75 in that. Now I honestly didn't mind the AKM. If you go fully auto, yeah, it's a terrible weapon. If you're looking for aim while you're doing it, you just lay on the trigger, yeah, you're gonna miss every time. There's no ifs or buts about it. You start shooting, blah, you just go straight up. That's how it works. But that's basic. Optics, OE, handguard. On mine, RIS. I want the MP. I want the ACOG. I want that. I want the silencer. But it seems we are completely out, and I'm surprised. I'm gonna double check these again, but I'm surprised we haven't run across the AKM yet, because AKM is the, you know, go-to AK weapon just because of the drum. You have a lot of ammo. Yeah, if you do that, you know, and miss, big deal. You have 75 round drum, so you can stand to, you know, lose a few rounds. But other than that, you do have to depend on some kind of self-aim, you know, space aim. You know, you gotta, you know, you have your regular space, which is carry handle. You move strafe left, good aim, strafe right, it wiggles, strafe left, a little straight. It's good. Now, I forgot I didn't have silence, so yeah, we're about to have some company. But other than that, right now Tissy's shitty because someone obviously looted it. Like I said, that one guy on this server, my job now on this server, since he destroyed me on this PvE server, it's my mission to find him and his loot. Now, actually, I didn't go back and show you his tent. It's after you leave the tents and follow the go straight from that one Quasna hut and keep left on that hill that leads straight to those barracks. He has a tent there, and the tent used to have like 6 M4s, and of course they weren't repaired or anything. They were damaged, and after he killed me, I ran up there and picked them up, threw them all in the field just so it would the loot economy would throw some new ones out there, which, as you just saw, this is my second pass there at Tissy. There were 2 more sitting in there. This is why it's imperative that trading posts and just basic PvE guys like that do not set up, you know, a little hut that they can just hoard supplies in, because if they do that, that destroys all the rest of us. That destroys our chances of getting a decent gun, decent loot, ammo, cases, cartridges, because they have them all stuck in their tents. And the way loot economy works is if that ammo or gun or clip is still floating around in someone's hands, the game is not going to respond in the other one. So now you know, you have certain whitelisted servers like what is it, like DayZ Underground, this and that. Yeah, of course they throw boomerangs in there, you know, hey, you know, you can't do this, can't do that. Like this server here, it's slightly mandated. I like it because there is little to no lag. Now, of course, it varies from time to day. It'll be a high pop, it'll be medium pop, it'll be low pop, and it'll be empty. It's never empty. There's usually about, I think the minimum I've seen is 5 people. And honestly, the most action I've seen up north is when it's around 5 people, which I was surprised. I said, okay. So these are a lot of these servers. Like this server, you have Trump's Wall, which is a new PvP server. And what it does, it takes your PvE character like this, and it throws it in the PvP setting, and all this loot that's on this character, all this stuff, goes into that PvP. Now, you know, it's pretty close to cheating, I would say, but I won't do that. I'm not going to use it for that basis. Now that I knew that, and now that I know these guys are doing what they're doing on this server, the only reason I'm still here is to catch this guy up in Tissy and wreck his shit and find his loot, and steal it. And for most of these streamers and this and that, yeah, they glitch. I'm app glitching now. It's app glitching, and gamma upping is part of the game. Deal with it. It's not going to go away until they take it off. You're not going to find an honest player, this and that. I honestly just got off watching Mindy. I call him Mindy. I call him Mindy. One of his live streams from a couple days ago. He really didn't. He went to all the car lot spawns, all the car. I don't know if I'll call them lot spawns. Car brigade. Car. You know, military checkpoints, and all the cars are backed up. So he stopped by like all those before he even managed to go to a military spot. And with something like this going on in the game, with you being able to do this, yeah, you may feel, you know, honorable, and hey, you know, I'm not gonna sink myself to the level of these guys, this and that. And of course I was watching his stream, and every time he reached major action, he was killed. Now the last time I watched it, it was due to a bullshit desync glitch where, you know, he was in one of the old bunkers at Tissy, and he saw the guy in the bathroom when he walked in. So he was looking straight and strafe left and saw him again, and he walked clearly outside the base, you know, outside the barracks, and lo and behold, the game glitched him. He got shot in the leg while he appeared to be outside on his screen, and it just slowly drug him back inside to the door, and yeah, so he died. And that's the kind of shit that sucks. But right now we're in alpha, so you have to deal with glitches and betas, and you know, most people like this right here, you know, I think this is about stock. I can live with this, that's fine. But you see the trees out on the back, and I can let's see, I can do texture filtering very high, AA very high. We can do very high HDR. I think I have to high something, either way, post process. High ambient occlusion enabled. You know, shadows very high. We can do all these. And you know, we go back, and what do we have? The show. Shit. Let's see. I don't know if it's showing for you or not. I hope it's showing. It may not. Hold on. I honestly, I'm capturing mic audio, but not desktop audio, or not the scene it looks like. I'm new to this whole streaming thing. I figure I need to stream and let everybody know I'm a no bullshit kind of guy. So I try to let everybody know what's going on. Hold on, let me run into the barn. If it is recording, yeah, it looks pretty, but still the trees are black as shit. You know, as it was when it was low quality. So that's why I, you know, almost every fucking player, high quality, this and that. That's why they crank up gamma. They'll lie to you and say they don't. Watch their footage and look. You know, you saw the distance right here. So I think this is about norm. So look, if their whole tree line like this is black as shit and you can't see into it, yeah, they're not gamma hacking. And I'll tell you that right now. Everything on mine right now, hopefully you can see it right now, is on the highest setting available and on the default gamma. Now you crank it up and look, wow, you can see through all the trees, vegetation, everything. And if you look at the streams, they all show that because they're fucking cranking up the gamma. Sometimes when you do the streaming, it doesn't show everything. But this is what I like to do for. It helps my RAM. But objects, I keep them normal. Terrain normal. Clouds, I turn the clouds off. I don't give a shit what the clouds look like. Disable. Shadows, disable. It doesn't matter. Anti-aliasing, it doesn't matter. There's not much in this game to deal with. So I do FX at A low. HDR, I turn that shit off. Very low. Post processing, if you look at it, it's there's nothing to even deal with. Like there's minimal occlusions in the grass, and does it matter? No. So look, I turn my textures back to very low. Let it apply. I don't, like I said, I don't know if the stream's capturing, but look, all the trees and all the shit back there still look the same, not as highly detailed, but everything still looks the damn same. The trees, instead of finely tuned leaves, are just globs, but you still see the oh shit, I lost my M4 somewhere. Or not my M4, my MP5. Yeah, see, these are the glitches I'm talking about in this fucking game. Like, I didn't do anything, I just changed some settings. But here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna exit. Completely exit. This is what frustrates me about this game. You all saw I had an MP5 and Deadly Slob, and you saw I had the M4. So a lot of times when you're gonna just, like I said, randomly disappears like that, what's the solution with DayZ? Oh, just completely relog and try again. Yeah, okay. Yeah. By the way, if you live in or near Texas, Shiner Bock is an amazing beer, and so is the newer Fireman's 4 Ale. It was actually created by firemen, and it's actually pretty good. So let's play. Now I think we're gonna stream. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too proficient on these stream engines as to what constantly just records full stream. But I'll play DayZ, I'll play Left 4 Dead, I'll play I'll play Minecraft. I've owned Mass Effect forever, but I'm just starting to play it, so you might, even get laughs off the dumb shit I do there. M4. Where is my MP5? Imagine that shit just completely fucking disappeared. And shit. Because right now my stream shows me you can see what I'm streaming. And when I change the video settings, I guess y'all missed everything. But look, my MP5 is completely fucking gone. It wasn't slot 2. It didn't have the ACOG, but it was there. Fuck my life. This is DayZ. It likes to fuck you in the ass. And it's weird that it'll randomly, just like say you're running, you got your SKS. I like painting my SKS black. So I do it while running, boom, it drops it, and sometimes the gun disappears. Go figure. Shit, you know what? If it's gonna fuck me like that, I'm actually gonna run back up there and see if I can get the SVD. If that disappeared, I'm gonna double carry with the SVD and the M4. Oh, and like I'm saying, like you probably heard the audio but didn't see it. See all these black trees? You can't see the tree line. But shit, I hope it doesn't drop it either. We changed the gamma, and oh my god, all of a sudden you can, well shit, it looks like on the stream you can see black. On my screen you can see 100 feet up on the tree line. And if you try it yourself, just those settings to low, the whole tree line's black. You take gamma to the highest, which is what everybody does when it's dark as night. That's what they do. Even I love Mindy. I love that guy. I love I call him Jim. Deadly Slob. But they do the same thing. If you look at his feeds, they look, completely, run up, and it's just the same. Now if anybody would like to comment, I have OBS Studio 64-bit, and I honestly think you can kind of see what I see, but you can't exactly see what I see, which it irks me because I want you to see the exact same thing I see. I don't want any kind of cuts. I don't want you thinking I'm looking at the feed. Maybe it looks a little different on the screen. But I want you to see what I see. I don't want you to think I'm throwing some bullshit out there. I am a non-bullshit artist. I throw it out there as it is. Any game in the world, I will throw my feedback. Just like my character name is Rekliss. I am Rekliss. I don't hold shit back. I don't throw bullshit in your faces. I keep it as it is. And I want to keep it that way. I want you to, if you want me to honestly go over something and explain something, you're going to get exactly what the hell I see and what I play. I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit. It's going to be what it is, and that's that. Now, Yeah, DayZ has its quirks. Just like I literally just lost the MP5 over some bullshit fucking video adjustments, video adjustments there. But for some reason, like this game, it may have something to do with, yeah, you go for so long trying to gather good weapons and stuff, and then you need to go to the good spot to get the good shit. So you get here, and then, I mean, some people don't even make it past Starry. You got the military tents there, and they sit there and fish the coast forever. If you honestly spent that much time fishing the coast and getting weapons and stuff, and you got nuked at Starry, sorry, it's just time to get good. But I'm not a veteran. I haven't been playing this since the mod, but if I get my ass smoked coming up here, it's because I did something stupid, and I wasn't prepared in my mind. I was a complete dumble fucking dork. So that's my own shit. This one's pristine. This one's worn. Oh, and that's another thing I'd like to point out. That's OE. A lot of these guns will, if you go a certain distance away from the spawn, it will reload them. It will drop new loot, so on and so forth, and like I've noticed, I've done some experimenting myself. Look, this wasn't there before, but here in Tissy, I can walk to the, oh shit, I can, look at that, these new zombies, bullshit. I can walk to the end of the hill and come back, and there'll be damn near all new loot, except for, what I drop. What I drop will still stay there because it's persistent. But it's not in there, it's in this, but it's like I said, it's all persistent. That stuff will still be there, but if you completely leave a space, like this or a train station, whatever, it doesn't matter, completely leave it out of your eyes, completely leave to a, I don't know what you call it, new graphical, someone who's honestly a badass major in this, let me know. But and these new zombies piss me off, because if you've ever been in Electro or something like that, you run in the house, you close the door right here, you run in the house, you're sitting here and you're looking at the door, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 you get hit twice, and all of a sudden, magically, this zombie works its way through here, magically just glitches right through the wall to your face and hits you twice before it even comes in there. It's total bullshit. Makes me want to punch somebody in the face and eat their children, that kind of thing. There we go, SVD. So, since everybody wants to fuck around, take my MP5, fine. We're going to use the SVD. Those aren't the rounds. Those aren't the rounds. Those aren't the rounds. Those aren't the rounds. Shit, I thought I had extra SVD laying around. No, that's the, yeah, that's a drone. Oh, fuck me, I guess I'm stupid as shit. Either way, okay, that's fine. We're keeping it. That's the only reason we came back. SVD is a major sniper rifle if you know how to use it and not be a camping. Now, okay, so if you do want to be a camping little vagina asshole, that's fine. Get you an SVD. Get you, I'd say probably 6 clips and plenty of ammo to fill it twice. And go get you the full ghillie. Get you a high cap vest, a 10 slot jacket. You can get the leather or get the 8 slot jacket like this. 6 slot pants. You're not gonna be able to carry a backpack, but honestly, all the ammo you're gonna need is right there. It's fine. That should be there, and that should be there. But that's all you're gonna need. It's fine. You know, SVD. This is why people like it. It's, you know, you have the ACOG that is on your AKM, this and that, but for some reason with the SVD, it's just this amazing, same exact layout, but 900 zoom. It's fine. It's a good weapon. It is. But like I said before, seeing this upper right corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. If you do not know your distances and set it right with the gun, you can have the best gun in the game, and yeah, you're going to seem like a complete noob because you can't land a damn hit that you're aiming for. That's the name of the game. Just like, shit, I wish I had a rangefinder now. See that tree over there? That one right there? That guy right there. Now see, it's black here. Plain here. I bet no one can honestly tell me the range of that. And anyone can come to Tizzy right now and go to this road and walk 10 paces up and give me that load right there. I guarantee you right here is 276 yards. 270 something yards. Something. You have that. And this one, you're like 320. You have to know your yardage and set your scope according, you know. So say this is 276 and you set your scope 300. So you're looking at a guy. Here's his head, this chunk of grass right here. If you have it set to 300 but it's 276, 300 means it sets the scope higher. So fucking shit. So the scope is setting it, alright, here's the main mark right there, and the scope is setting it here. You know what, okay, fine, everything's not cooperating. Scope setting it here, but your actual armor just, you know, here. So you can't get an in between. So what you do is you aim a little higher than your target, just a little higher. In all actuality, let me stand up. So say this is actually 300 yards, 320. Let's say 320 here, 300. Let's do 300, and 400's here. So, you know, look, 300 here, 400 here. You can't set 350, so you do 300 or 400 and just aim to make the adjustment here, and boom. You have to you know, no scope is gonna do the perfect range for you. So it's 100-meter increments. So you have to take what you know would be 100 meters down or up, and you have to take that knowledge to yourself and use that and say, okay, well, if I cut that in half, and if I'm set at 300, say this is 350, I cut that in half, that's 325, or, you know, that doesn't make sense. So say we're in the middle and we take a rangefinder and it says 347 meters. Well, we know we don't have that setting, so use your rangefinder, look down 300. Use your rangefinder, look up at 400. Meet yourself in the middle. If you don't have time, get your rangefinder to find 300. Set it for 400 and make your best guess for a half measurement up and take the shot. Worst case, they're not going to turn around and run towards you. They're going to sit there and serpentine and run away. Now, as for the best method of chasing them, do not follow in their footsteps. Don't chase them, because most of them, if they're experienced, they're waiting for you to follow them. They're setting up some kind of ambush and they're waiting for you. Don't follow that ambush. Just patience is the key to success, especially in this game. Patience is everything. I ran this way for no reason. I'm actually going to Northwest Airfield, but I'm sitting here telling y'all like there's some imaginary guy here, and I'm following the destination. Tip for you guys, there's a massive canal, which is a river that runs from all the way from Tissy, runs all the way down, cuts through there to Northwest Airfield. Honestly, I'm a newer player. I've been playing. My buddy tried to get me to play. I'm gonna eat some apples. But my buddy tried to get me to play this a long time ago. I think it maybe when it was shoot, way before the 60s. I think it was once it became standalone, maybe. I'm not sure. I tried playing with them and it just didn't work. For some reason my game wouldn't play. It was a massive lag, this and that. And same system. Here we are at 6.2, and wow, it runs flawlessly. But give me a second. It's late. I need to put my dogs in. I will be right back. If I die, I'm gonna burn the world down, but give me just a minute. So I have 2 bathrooms in my house. One is the guest bath, which is currently occupied by my half mother, you could say, and my half brother, which apparently don't pay any rent or bills, and I just avoid that, so I ran to my room, which is a little further away, but no big deal, no big loss. We seem to have daylight here, and if you do the apple glitch, which anybody who actually runs DayZ and is not a fucking feminist will agree, they all do it. But like I said, I saw Mender do it. I watched Deadly Slob's videos, and he's hungry and dehydrated, this and that, but I've also watched videos where he's completely green all across but doesn't show how he did it. I'm skeptical, you know, of guys like that. I will tell you I do it because I know others are doing it, just like third person. If it was a very little known, like very few people knew it and knew how to do it kind of thing, I would not do third person. I would not do the apple glitching, but 90% of the fucking DayZ world knows how to apple glitch. So, you know, just like I applaud Mender, Aces, I still want to call him Jim, but Deadly Slob, you know, they want to, you know, call it legit and take it how it is, but you're not playing on the level playing field. All these other fuckers, they're doing the glitch, man. Get on the fucking playing field. If it's there and people are using it, just fucking use it, dude. Don't if you know you're looking for a higher might, and I'm Jesus reincarnated. Yeah, just fuck all that, dude. Just do the glitch like everybody else is, and live a happy life. Just do the shit and get your game on. Don't worry about trying to look great for the masses. Just fucking do it, dude. They're doing it. Oh, cancel. They're doing it. Just fucking do it, dude. You know it's happening. It's happening all across the board. Just fucking do the same thing. Make it an equal playing board. Just because, like I said, poor Mender, you know, he's walking around and he actually goes in a military tent. I'm not knocking you, buddy. I'm not knocking you at all. Don't take it as such. But he goes into a military tent and finds a can of beans and a vest. And just starts eating that shit right there. I'm sorry, but my player experience is I find that shit, I double click, take it, and just go hide in the fucking woods and eat that shit. Because that will get your ass sniped in a second. Because those windows, yeah, you can see right the fuck through. So, and now of course, you know, if it's not a populated server, the chances of you running into other people, yeah, slim to none. You know, well played. But I mean, the poor guy, I watched him, I felt for him. Holy shit. He got up here up north, he fought through all the car brigades and everything, got good loot, came up here and got fucked once because of that desync thing. But then he got destroyed a couple of other times. You didn't see it. And normally when you watch their videos, it looks like, you know, they're straight pros. They, you know, they show you the action. Which, I mean, I would too, but I'm Rekliss. I ain't scared. I'll show you my complete fuck-ups here in a second. I'm walking through this field going to Northwest Airfield. Some asshole right here to my right might blast me in the face, and oh well, I'll post it. That's my own fault. But, like I said, I admitted. Here, you know what? I actually didn't show you. These two trees, this one, you got your lower tents. These are your, this tree and this tree. Those are your, containers. So I came from the tents, looked at the containers, walked up. These two big trees are your upper tents. So I walked up there, and I heard somebody shooting. So, you know, I pulled my suppressor off my M4. Just let them know I was there, and I'm sitting here in world chat, you know, like this, you know, talking to them, be like, hey, I'm friendly, just let you know I'm here, I'll take care of all the zombies for you. So I pulled the suppressor off, and bam, 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 a good row of 15 zombies at least, you know, bam, 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 you know, I'm telling them, you know, boom, world chat, you know, I think I got them all for you. You can come out, I will not shoot you, I'll put my gun away if you want. And which I couldn't because I was triple carrying. I had the MP5 fully decked, the AKM fully decked with a drum round, and the M4 fully decked, which I was going to keep. But you know, I sat here doing this. You know, you always bob and weave, you never sit still, and didn't hear anything. It's like, alright, okay, well. And I swear to God, I'll tell you, I'm the first guy when we're playing in a squad on a PvP server. You know, I'm always walking around looking left and right or running. I'm the first one to spot people at airfields, whatnot. I'm usually the first one, and they can vouch for that. But I'm looking dead on where the shots were. He's in the tents, I guess. And all of a sudden, psh, I'm like, oh shit, it's a silent shot, and it hit me. I'm like, fuck. So I take a right to go to the, you know, which would be right here, the sand barracks, you know, the sandbars, which were, you know, you got your tents down there, you got your metal containers here. So I'm shooting up to the hill to these, you know, the other shit. You got your other tents that were here. And sure as shit, man, I got hit. It's like, oh shit. So I took a right. He hit me dead sprint to a right. I don't care who the fuck you are. You don't know if I'm going left or right. So I'm taking up. You can take a left and go up to the what do you call it? The sniper nest, or that other sand barrack over here on the left. Which the sniper nest would have been a good bet. Apparently, since I knew this guy was an asshole, I would have took that, honestly. But I just took a right, and my plan was to take a right down behind the sand dunes and world communicate, say, you know this is a PvE server and no kill on sight. I was trying to help you, but shit, I didn't even make it to this. And of course, he hit me here, bam. So I start running toward this. Is slow-mo run. Bam, bam, and we'll call this the sandbugger. Bam, died right there. Or I went uncon. He came up and killed me. Now this was like Monday, and today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. I logged back in and said, you know what? Fuck this guy. He wants to be a dick on the PvE server. I'm gonna find his ass. So sure as shit, I came up, and right here between the sand barrack and the wall, there were 3 of these that I had full of. Okay, that's a bad one. What the fuck? Basically 3 of those 40 round mags. 3 of them, because I was looking for Stanex, the 60 round. And I said, you know what? Let me get 3 cases full of the 60 round. I'm gonna take that to the shore, and I'm gonna give everything else up. And I had the same thing. I had 2 drum mags. Oh my, am I retarded? So I have this drum mag and I have that drum mag. I had 2 I was going to give to a newbie, and I couldn't carry a backpack, but I was going to show him, like, here, what I do is I like to get them to follow me and show them how to make a improvised so they can carry the stuff, show them the ropes, and once they get the hang of how to make the biggest thing in this game is once you can make the improvised, you have enough carry room and you have a decent weapon. I don't give a shit if you're a fresh spawn. Some gives you AKM with a 75 round drum. You don't even have to have extra ammo. You have that and the improvised backpack, you can do some damage because the shit you can pick up along the way. Now, I gave them 2 drums. I can't do it now because actually I could. God, I dropped it. Wait, hold on. Did the other 30 round clip? Hold on, no, I bet it's in a case. Yeah, there it is. But like the MP5, I had 3 30 round clips full. Someone gets the MP5 and I show them how to make the improvised. Someone gets the 2 drums for the AKM and I show them how to make the improvised. I show them the ropes along the way. Now of course I'm not the most versed in how to take the best route, but like if you spawn on the coast, just run east the whole time. Just run east on the road, go all the way to Kaminka, hit the military bases, just load up. That's the best thing to do, and just head straight up and hit the Northwest Airfield and Tissy. You know, if you got a little tickle in your ball sack, if you want the action. If not, you know what? I'm gonna say if not, but sure as shit, man. Nowadays here, if you stay on the coast and just hit up all the towns, especially toward the west, you got Kaminka and Novi, or Novoya, not Novoya, but you got Electro and Novo. You hit Novo and Electro and just keep going west of that and just keep going back. Honestly, now I actually think you see more PvP action there than you do here at Tissy, because like right now, you saw me, I was looking for that asshole, and here I'm going here because I'm looking for well shit, I can't get an ACOG from my MP5 because it just decided to get eaten by a black hole in the world, but I want an MP5 for my M4. See if maybe I can find some a little bit more to fill the rounds in my SVD, which won't be here, it'll all be at Tissy. And I want more 60 round mags for the M4. I need some silencers, and actually I think this time around, once I finally kill that asshole, I think I don't know if I have the room. Yeah, if I get the 60 rounds, I'll drop all this shit and eat it. I'll hopefully find the MP5, because the new guys do pretty well with the MP5s, and I've had a few guys now that say, dude, I'm so glad you gave me that, it worked out well. I'm not going to give them an SVD because shit, man, that's not a beginner gun. It's not. Now it's not. Hurry up. It's not the the be all end all of weapons. But if you know what you're doing, and this is the ghillie suit gun. You put a ghillie wrap on this, full ghillie, with tons of ammo and supplies. You're fine. You're gonna run the server for that day. Oh shit. you're gonna run the server. It's not gonna change. SVD is king dingaling, even though people say nah. And trust me, I'm a guy that loves my M4. I will swear by that, and that'll be my #1 gun. I will take you. I've taken many SVD guys down with the M4, but like I said, you can't hand a newbie a SVD and expect great things to happen. He'll find some guy on the shore with a damn scorpion, and he'll get mauled to death. It's all about playstyle, you know. You have to know what you're working with. Just like half of you right now go, oh look, he has an AK with the PSO scope. No, fucking SVD. And of course it has a PSO1, but different kind of gun. The Dragunov sniper rifle. Does it even say it? No, because this is basically your long-range version of the VSS. This is and I've heard so many idiots say, oh, the VSS is a subsonic. No, it's a post-sonic round. It's not subsonic, it's past sonic speeds. And it's armor piercing. Same thing. Oh, there you go. Same thing for the SVD. It is a armor piercing full speed fucking round. It is a faster than sound round. And shit. Fuck my life. Let them come in. Oh yeah, come up the stairs. Oh shit, I finally got the upper hand on this piece of shit. Okay, anybody who deals with zombies know that's some fucking shit. Yeah, you don't usually get the upper hand. Now here in the Northwest Airfield, I'll show you what this SVD can do if we can actually. I'm surprised that I haven't heard any shots now, but it holds its own. It's a sonic round. It does Mach 1, breaks the speed of sound, which honestly with armor piercing doesn't fucking matter. It can be traveled 100 meters a second, and oh shit, great. But 100 meters a second armor piercing, it doesn't matter slow or fast, it's gonna break through the fucking armor and kill you. Which on some of the PvP servers, if anybody's ever played them, you basically, you know, you spawn with all the good loot, and remember where you drop that. You basically spawn with all the good loot, and you have to look at that. I hope y'all saw that bullshit. Didn't even fucking see me, but hit me. And oh shit. Somewhere over here. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna rage quit right now. Holy fucking nuts. Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Oh. See this? Oh my god. I hope I'm streaming right now. Wait. There it is. See that bullshit? Oh. That will make me want to punch expecting mother's child while it's in the womb. That kind of bullshit right there. Now, of course, I mean, it shouldn't be levitating above the foliage, but if I drop this, look, holy fucking shit, you can't see it. It's not, you don't know it's there. I know I dropped it, but honestly, it should not be that fucking difficult to find. Now, I have seen, what was it, on the road to, what were we going? We were going Electro to, Maflufka? Maflufka? Whatever the fuck that place is. We were going up that north road, and there was literally a fucking M4 with a Stanag clip. I think it had like 40 rounds in it though, laying in the middle of the road. Not in the middle. See this red foliage and the green foliage? It's a road. It was like right here on the side, and I was running. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I just saw the gray, and I picked it up, and I had a damn M4 with rounds that early. But of course, here's the thing: if you find that, where the fuck are you gonna find more rounds? Nowhere. It's in Tissy and here. So we're here now, and let's see. I'm in Central Time. It's 2:46. I don't really think Chinese people play this. But there's some really early, I'd call them nomads, the Germans and Polish, whatever. They're pretty close. Don't check those. At army checkpoints, check those, because I find shotguns. Oh shit. But nada. That's holy shit. Alright, someone's here, because there's nothing fucking there. In Northwest Airfield, there's some 74U, but wait, does it have ammo? No. Someone's here. You can always tell that by the loot generated. Someone's fucking here. See, in this tent, there would at least be some. Oh shit! Look, and I pull my shit out, and I stand still like a fucking armadillo. Because I'm not smart enough to maybe, you know, pull my shit out on my own. Pristine. What the fuck did they hit? Oh, they were punching my gloves. So, anyway. Yeah, someone's been here. You can always tell if you've been here enough to the Northwest Airfield or any military installation, you can judge the loot. Look, there should be something here. You can judge the loot as to what's being here. Now, on these PvE servers, like, I wouldn't be here except for now I have a grudge. Someone's here. They're loot farming. Look, nothing. And they're hiding that shit. They're putting it somewhere. Now, on the other one, I found a couple tents. So, there's got to be something here. Now, on these, when you go to the airfields, my buddy told me they call them lemonade tents. These things right here. These stands, they call them lemonade stands. Now, good chunks of ammo. Nothing here, but boxes of ammo spawn there. 9mm, 5.56, whatever. It's they have weird names for shit, but whatever. They're good. They're good playmates, and they know what the fuck they're talking about most of the time. Now, of course, military terms, no, they're not called fucking limited. God damn it! Look, this is bullshit. They need to fix in 6.3 or beta. I don't need to stop to switch a fucking weapon. I have no reason to. If I, go to a weapon I don't have, if I can carry it, I should have room for it. Just put it that way. I shouldn't have to fucking stop dead in my tracks, switch weapon. Because I guarantee you, in a survival situation, I could have the baddest fucking gun on earth, and if a zombie came up to me and I had to switch weapons, I'm dropping that fucker dead on the spot and grabbing what I need to grab to kill it. I'm not gonna, oh, let me switch. Yep, here, oh, he hit me 3 times. Yep, No, I'm throwing that fucker to the ground. I'm grabbing what I got and whirlwinding that axe, knife, what the fuck ever, and killing that piece of shit. Like it's so fucking stupid. They go for realism. Like, I gotta stop here and eat my tuna and sit and drink. I can't. Lord forbid I fucking walk and drink something. Because that doesn't make any sense, because none of us are, can't pat our head and rub our tummy at the same time. We can't fucking do 2 things at once. Yeah, because we're fucking idiots. So, like right now, I should be able to, now I'm holding shift and tab. That brings up what? My fucking, yeah. What do they call that? If you shift tab, overlay, Steam overlay. That's what it brings up. And most of my shit's stock. I have a Red Dragon Perdition mouse, which is an MMO mouse, 1 through 12 on the side. And oh fuck me! I accidentally clicked the fucking thing. I'm not gonna find my shit, am I? There it is. God damn it. I was just telling you about my mouse and I dropped the goddamn thing. But when you take something like this and assign it there, and you have something on your back and assign it there. So look, I'm gonna hit 3. What it does is swaps the 1 and the 2. If you're double carrying, assign 1 to one button, the other to the other button, and then we'll actually switch it without you dropping it, which is a good fucking thing. I learned that because, watch this, I have enough ammo, so I'm just gonna do it to attract attention if it's there. Here come more. Oh, there he is. It's actually good practice if you want to one shot. Oh shit. I got my surround on, and I got people in the house. I just now fucking remember that. What a dick. Anybody else have a problem like you finding infected and can't run over them to get their shit? I had that problem a lot. Look, 1, 2. And he won't show up at all. Imagine that. Story of my life. So I'm standing here, and without any zooming, if you just take a look to your left at the tree line with shitty graphic settings, I don't know if it showed on the last clip, but you can take a look at it, and if you look at the bottom of the broccoli stacks, you can see movement. There's no movement. That's what I look for. That's why I went in with my friends. I don't know if I'm literally the only one that can see shit, but I've saved us from a few catastrophes. But I can see that shit, you know. But so we took some shots. Oh, wait. Movement. Do y'all see that? I don't know if it's troops or what. I don't really give a shit. I'm ready to kill people. So, we're gonna find what I can. I want ACOG. I want ACOG for this. I wanted it for my, you know, MP5, but of course I got fucked with a dick hole pretty hard. So most of the other streamers won't say shit like this. I will. Yeah, I got fucked in the dick. Thank you, DayZ. They're trying to support and vie for their, you know, guys to support them and make them live a life. Well, I make a living on my own, so I'm allowed to say what the fuck I want to say, because I pay for these services, and you can suck my dick if you don't like it. I don't give a goddamn flying fuck, honestly. It's not morally right. You can suck my morally right hard dick. You know, it's not so much a, yeah, I'm just a left wingist and I don't give a fuck. No, I stand behind my morals. Just like I have, let's go with computer stuff, by the way. I have a i7 4960K, a Radeon 7850, I think, yeah. And you know what? It plays this game with 60 frames, not a goddamn hiccup. Except every once in a while, like I said, I do play other games. I play like I play Minecraft. I play a Mass Effect. I play Grand Theft Auto. I play this and that, and I have 16 gigs of RAM. So honestly, I've learned after a while, you do fill up that 16 gigs of cached space. So say I played this, and most people don't SKS. Most people don't realize I like the SKS over most other weapons. I wish I had a drum, which it should let you use the AKM drum. If it did, that'd be my weapon of choice. But fuck, I forgot forgot what track I was on. But it doesn't lag, and you know, people say use 1080 Ti, this and that. The only reason my 16 gigs gets used is because most people don't realize that when you say use a game, like say I use this this game uses quite a big chunk of RAM. Actually, I think it uses just another SK. It's just off Armor 3. It's just based off Armor 3. It uses quite a huge chunk of RAM to run shit because I think when they built the game, they thought that, holy shit, I don't think there's a CPU available that can handle our load. So they divided the load between the CPU and the RAM. Well, which it doesn't work that way. If anybody knows anything, knows it doesn't work that way. So what they did was take a massive chunk of CPU or massive chunk of RAM and just divide it for the game usage. Now, when I use the game, yeah, I use ooh, fuck that. And yeah, we use the CPU usage, but honestly, after so long, say I play this game, I play Minecraft, I play, and forgive me for having massive spatial moments. All streamers do, because they're playing and they're trying to think at the same time. But say I play this and then I go play Minecraft. Minecraft takes a good chunk if you build on the level that I build and play on the servers that I play. And then say you play Mass Effect, or just I'm a nostalgic guy. I'll play fucking Descent, you know. I play whatever fills up the RAM. So RAM doesn't just erase after every fucking program you use it. So you use one, it stays in RAM. It keeps it there for random access memory. So you play it and it stays in there. And it goes, oh well, shit, there's more room, so let's just we'll fill that with this next game you're playing. So you play that next game, you fill that up. And it goes, oh, you start another game, let's take up this space. So yeah, you take up that space and play that game. Blah blah blah. And after that, you what the fuck? This is a weapon flashlight, not a pistol flash. Oh shit, it's gone. Oh. Fuck it, shit. So it starts. You start filling up the 1632 gigabytes of memory this whole time. Slowly but surely, you end up filling it up. You know, playing all these games one at a time. Well, after a while, once you finally fill up and you go to play your game, DayZ in particular, so you go to play it, and then all of a sudden it lags like fucking like right here, and we start running and it loads that next group of trees over there. It lags like fucking crazy. You know why? Because Windows prioritizes RAM as, say your last program you played Minecraft. So it here DayZ uses use 16 gigs. So Minecraft used 16 gigs. So DayZ's going back to 16 gigs, but all of a sudden to load all that and this, we need 17 gigs. So instead of overriding Minecraft DayZ erases itself and starts over again and rewrites another 16 gigs. That's why it lags like a crazy fucking bitch when it happens. Now that's only due to prioritization. Now I'm not a coder. There's a specific word for it. Just like when you have open worlds in a console game, it's supposed to erase the memory you just left and re-add the new memory you're going to. There's a term for it. Forgive me, I don't remember it, but there's a special term for that, and that's what it's referring to. It's supposed to learn that and forget the other, and not keep it in memory and just make you solemn and swear and cry and wish for daddy every time it happens, you know. So that's just how it works. This is sad. This is like no loot, and I wish I could punch somebody in the face for this. I'm gonna go back to those 3 barracks. Someone's looting in front of me, and I sure as shit have not seen them yet. I want to see them because I want to shoot them in the face and take their stuff. I go back to Tissy and show that asshole who King Dingaling is, because I'm not standing for that bullshit. It's a PvE server, and he wants to set up bases and just frag people and take all their shit. No sir, I don't care if you're the server owner or not. If you ban me, fine, but you're gonna ban me after I smoke your ass and take all your loot and lose it. Thank you. It's gonna make me feel good. It's gonna make me feel like I have a 32-inch dick. So I'm totally down with that. Nothing there yet. Nothing there. Yeah, even persistence. Like there should still be something. There's not something if there's not. I guarantee you, he's got a loot pod. Like I said, he had that one tent in Tissy. This motherfucker is running back from Tissy and here and just looting and hiding it. I want to know where the fuck it's at. And the one in Tissy, like I said, I found those 6, you know, M4s. And since then, he seemed to have changed it. There's only 2 SKSs in there. So he's moved his operation, but I want to know where. I want to know where. I've got to know where. I'm gonna find out where, and you're gonna know when I know where it is.